So I'm Shamika Ruddock. I'm a visual artist coming from London in the UK. Exhibition title is Meet Me There at 6. Basically an area of interest, going back to what I was saying about working with cultural heritage, working with archives, is sort of looking at this idea of personal archives. And so previously I've been working with foods, and I guess I'm sort of interested in this idea of like living heritage and understanding, if you have varying sites of exchange, what that can do for bringing communities together. In particular, in the context of the exhibition that you see at Taipei Artist Village, I've been looking at games, sort of relating back to my own heritage and Jamaican culture, is this idea of the way that certain games take sort of precedent in certain communities and how they become almost culture defining activities. So whilst being in Taipei, I've been looking a lot at those Chinese chess tables around parks and sort of relating that back to my own experience of the way that Domino's works. And so I think for this exhibition I've been sort of looking at and reflecting on public spaces and building work around that. There's two core elements. One element is borrowing, I guess, sounds, so recordings from the environment, working with cyanotypes, using materials from the parks that I found, and then also thinking a lot about what does it mean to be an observer and what does it mean to observe. And so I've used interviews that I've had with friends. I guess we all sort of exist in this world of being a first generation born to migrant parents in the UK, and sort of trying to understand like, what do these games, what do they mean for us and what do they mean for our communities. And so another element as well would be there is a Domino's table. It's also relating to the fact that a lot of my work so far has been quite participatory. So usually I have an element of maybe some workshops or some sort of space where I like to invite others into that space to make with me or collaborate in some way. And so I think I was trying to, I guess, borrow and really reflect on this idea of the way that in Taipei you have these public spaces and they're very different from the way you get in London. London perhaps feels, I guess, slightly more territorial, if I can say that. Yeah, so bringing that into an art space and trying to challenge what an art space can be and have that activity that going on within the gallery, yeah.